Welcome to Addiction Group's podcast, where we address pressing questions about addiction. Our goal is to provide insight and guidance for those seeking answers. I'm your host, Anna. Welcome to Addiction Group's podcast. Today, we'll be breaking down the differences between two notorious drugs, Adderall and methamphetamine, or meth. Joining me today is drug addiction expert Ben. Welcome, Ben. So let's dive right in, shall we? What is the primary difference between these two drugs?
Hey, Anna. Happy to be here. Well, the most noticeable difference between these two drugs is their potency. Meth is far more potent than Adderall, hence it has stronger effects.
Got it. Can we delve deeper into what each of these drugs is and why they're used?
Sure, Adderall is a blend of amphetamine and dextroamphetamine. These are stimulants that target the central nervous system, mainly used to treat attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, and sometimes narcolepsy. Meth, on the other hand, was originally used in nasal decongestants and bronchial inhalers. It's also a central nervous system stimulant, but it's rarely used as a prescription medication these days.
I see. How about their chemical structures?
Both are stimulant drugs, and people often refer to them as chemical cousins. But their structures are different. Meth contains an additional methyl group in its structure and more inactive ingredients. One crucial difference between the two is that street meth contains an array of ingredients that can vary depending on the dealer, making it more dangerous.
You mentioned dangers earlier. Could you elaborate on the side effects and risks associated with these drugs?
Yes, both drugs pose a significant risk to users, including short-term and long-term effects. For instance, in the short term, both can cause increased attention, decreased appetite, insomnia, and similar symptoms. However, Adderall can also cause immediate effects such as paranoia, hallucinations, among other side effects. As for the long-term effects, both can result in addiction, psychiatric problems, and significant changes to the brain.
That sounds intense. Are there similarities between the two drugs?
Yes, they do have some. Both are classified as Schedule II drugs, implying they pose a high risk for misuse. They are FDA-approved, but meth is rarely prescribed. They both cause an immediate rush and share side effects like mood changes and unhealthy weight loss.
Is one considered stronger than the other?
Most people perceive meth to be stronger than Adderall, but this depends on the dosage and whether it's being compared to the immediate or extended release version of Adderall. Street meth is particularly precarious because its strength is difficult to predict, and it gets often mixed with other drugs.
And in terms of danger, is meth more dangerous than Adderall?
Typically, meth is considered more dangerous because it's rarely prescribed and is more commonly purchased on the street, increasing the likelihood of contamination. But it's worth noting that both can be dangerous when misused.
Are they both addictive, and if so, which one is more so?
Both meth and Adderall are addictive indeed. Meth is generally considered more addictive due to its potency and unpredictability. Adderall addiction tends to develop when misused, like using someone else's prescription or misusing their own.
What are some signs of addiction for these two drugs?
Signs can include changes in social circle, aggressive behavior, weight loss, and keeping secrets. In the long term, you may notice more severe symptoms like memory loss, paranoia, and tremendous weight loss.
What about withdrawal signs?
Withdrawal symptoms of meth and Adderall addiction can include fatigue, agitation, nightmares, depression, and even suicidal thoughts, among other symptoms. This is why medical supervision during the withdrawal phase is crucial.
How does the treatment work for these addictions?
For both addictions, there are various treatments available. These include inpatient treatment, various types of addiction therapies, outpatient treatment, and support groups, among others. Medical support, including detoxification, eases withdrawal symptoms and helps clear the drug from the body with fewer complications.
Thanks a lot, Ben. This has been very educational and eye-opening. Let's all remember the serious dangers these drugs pose and how important it is to seek professional help if dealing with addiction. Thank you again for your time and expertise, Ben.
Pleasure to be here, Anna. Yes, let's continue raising awareness about these issues.
Thank you for tuning into Addiction Group's podcast. We hope our discussions bring clarity to your queries about addiction. Remember, we're here to support and guide you. Until next time, stay informed and stay strong.